Japan has a lot of quirky and dystopian services, and today we are looking at a particularly sad and depressing industry which somehow justifies its existence in Japan. Yonige-ya, or night movers, are companies that can help a person run away and disappear without a trace. New name, new house, new life overnight. Originally, these companies helped people escape loan sharks, but today their customer base consists of victims of abuse or domestic violence, people who are in debt, people running away from the yakuza or used to work for the yakuza, salarymen who are being exploited by black companies. Black companies are workplaces known for overworking, underpaying, and mistreating their employees. To learn more about them, I recommend reading Karoshi, that from Overwork, by Japanese labor economist Koji Morioka. Unfortunately, there is no official English translation for this, but you can find a few translated pages online. And finally, people committing Jouhatsu. Jouhatsu translates to evaporation, or in this case, evaporating people. These are people who want to intentionally disappear from society due to various reasons. I won't get too deep into this topic in this video, so if you like to learn more, I recommend reading Shirō Ōyama's A Man with No Talent or watching Andreas Hartmann and Arata Mori's documentary Jouhatsu into Thin Air. If you have made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing to the channel as we are very close to 50 subscribers, and I would like to hit that goal by the end of this year. Back to the video. The names of these companies are not known as they operate in a legal gray area. Luckily for me, Johatsu into Thin Air showcased Japan's best known night movers called Yonige-ya TSC. The founder of the company is a Johatsu themselves, and the other employees are victims of domestic violence and stalking, so there is a definite understanding between the client and the company. The general price can range anywhere between $400 all the way up to $3,000 depending on the client's situation. The company helps erase the client's old life completely and help them start anew. Everything from a new name to living arrangement is done by the company. In case the client is with a child, for example in cases like domestic violence and the parent escapes with the child, the company also helps in transferring off the school for the child. The company also helps the Johatsu to move into areas like Hamagasaki in Osaka or Sanya in Tokyo. These neighborhoods are low costing, offer cash-based labor jobs, and have a no question asked attitude. Also, the people living in these areas are considered invisible by the Japanese society, so these areas become a perfect place for Johatsus to gather. If you're interested to learn more about these places, I recommend reading Edward Fowler's ethnography, Sanya Blues. The police don't investigate the people who have hired the night movers unless they're suspected of a crime. Also, personal information is heavily protected in Japan, so tracking someone using ATM transaction or phone record is not possible. Legally, Yonige-ya are not doing anything wrong, but when you approach the concept from an ethical point of view, it makes you wonder, because certain cases like domestic violence or abuse, I think it is perfectly justified to make use of such services. But there are also times when people use this service to just disappear, leaving behind hurting family members and friends. And in cases like these, the use of this service is difficult to justify. But in a country where silence is often more acceptable than asking for help, disappearing might be the only way some people feel heard.